shaped. Oh, words are so hard. Hey y'all, it's Brody, and today there's people watching me vlog. This is awkward. I hate vlogging in public. We're gonna do something fun today. I am having a bit of a self-care day. I already got my McDonald's, and I want to buy some books. I've been binging old Books and Lala videos, as one does, and I decided to do an Instagram controls my book haul. So yeah, I'm putting all the polls on there, and it's gonna be a good time. I don't really know what I want yet, and I don't think I'm gonna show what won until the end of the video. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, I guess. I am a Virgo, which means I'm a control freak. And God, the sun is so fucking bright. Hey y'all, it's Brody. I'm on my way to Barnes & Noble we're having like a self-care day. And I thought it would be fun to let y'all pick the books that I get for a book. I've decided that we're going to do 3, a book from the bargain section, a YA new release, and we're going to throw in a wild card. Okay, so I found one. I need to get this for the Indigathon happening in November, but I didn't see anything else in the bargain section that intrigued me, but they have another bargain section, so that's where we're going right now. Okay, so I found these two, La Rose by Louise Erdrich and The Princess Saves Herself in this one by Amanda Lovelace. This one is a poetry collection, y'all probably know, but yeah, this one's $10 and this one is $7, so I really hope you go with the $7 one on you for the readathon. I've also decided I'm not going to tell you the books on the post. I'm going to blur out the covers and just let you vote blindly. I'm going to give you some prompts. Okay, cool. So I picked my 2 books for the YA releases. First one is The Last True Poets of the Sea by Julia Drake. This one is totally up my wheelhouse. It's pirates and the ocean and shipwrecks, and I really hope you pick it. But I'm also okay if you choose Now Entering Adamsville by Frances Sapia. This follows a girl in a town where ghosts are real and she's being blamed for the murder. I'm okay with either one. But if we're going taste-wise, I kind of want this more, but it's spooky season, so, you know, we'll see. I've been here for an hour trying to figure out the last category, so I decided to go with graphic novels. I have The Lost and Bonnets, which is historical fiction about Lord Byron and a vampire hunter. And then Nimona, which is a ship-shifting villain's sidekick. This is one I'm more interested in, so I'm probably gonna get it anyway at some point, but I hope it wins the polls. I'm only leaving this one up for like 10 minutes because I need to go home because it's about to get dark. I'm showered and I am frumpy now. And I kind of want to watch a movie before bed, but I just wanted to show y'all the winners of the polls. For the first round that we had was bargain section. It was between The Princess Saves Herself in This One by Amanda Lovelace and La Rose by Louise Erdrich. And the winner was La Rose. I am extremely excited about this, and I'm extremely happy about this. I got this for really cheap. I got it for $7, and the retail price is $27.99. So this was a score. This will be on my Indigathon TBR. My friend Louise loves Louise Erdrich's writing and has recommended her to me a lot. The story begins with a man who is hunting on the outskirts of his reservation, and he accidentally shoots his neighbor's son. So to make it up to the family, he and his wife give the grieving family their own son. And it is about La Rose, who is the son, trying to navigate these two different families and the dark secrets and twisted stuff that happens with it. So I know Louise Erdrich usually writes like romancy thrillers, but I think that this is just like a straight up thriller. So I am super excited to get into this for the Indigathon. If you don't know what the Indigathon is, I will leave my announcement video below. It is taking place in the month of November. We're reading all Indigenous authors, Indigenous stories, because November is Native American History Month. So thank y'all so much for picking this, so I had justification on buying it. The next poll was Young Adult New Release, and the two books I chose for that. The two books I picked for that were Now Entering Adamsville and The Last True Poets of the Sea, and The Last True Poets of the Sea won. This one makes me really happy. I would have been okay with either or, but I definitely wanted this one more. Now Entering Adamsville was one of my most anticipated releases of the year. But I didn't realize that this came out in 2019. I thought this was a 2020 release, and when I saw it, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna shoot my shot. And this is a debut novel. Also, I believe it is sapphic. I think there's a sapphic romance. So give me queer and ocean and like family curse and sibling dynamics. I feel like this is gonna be like a really big hit for me. So I'm predicting that this one's gonna be 5 stars. The third poll was graphic novel, and it was between Nimona and Bloodlust and Bonnets. I was originally going to have 5 polls, but I decided because, yes, treating yourself is a thing, but also you have to be smart when treating yourself, and I know myself, and whenever I need a self-care day, I will blow way too much money, so I had to force myself to be reasonable through my, depressive, manic episode. So we stuck with 3 polls. Novel poll were Bloodlust and Bonnets, which is a historical fiction story, I think, about not Henry VIII. I'm stuck on Six the Musical. Oh my god. Bloodlust and Bonnets is a historical fiction novel that follows a king and vampire slayers and a vampire queen, and then the other one was Nimona, which follows a shape shift. Words are so hard. Nimona follows a shape-shifting. That still sounds wrong. Shape-shifting. Nimona follows a shape-shifting sidekick to a supervillain. It's supposed to be very funny. It was a National Book Award finalist, and Nimona won on the polls. I'm so happy. This has been on my TBR for a while, and I just never could justify picking it up. I've heard it's really funny. I know a bunch of my friends were really into it, and yeah, I'm excited. Plus, I feel like graphic novels never get like National Book Award status, so I'm excited to pick this up and see what all of the hype is about. I've heard it also gets a little emotional, so I'm curious to see how that goes. But yeah, I also love the art style. Like, Just gonna do a quick flip through of some pages. I hope there's no spoilers. I like the art style a lot, so I think it'll be fun. So here's the thing, none of the polls were really close except for the second one. I think after I left the bookstore, I was going back on the polls to download the images to save for, the purposes of putting them in this video. And I think now entering Adamsville actually had the higher count after I left the store, but I was in the store for like an hour and a half, so this one had maintained the lead up until then. So yeah, I don't know what to do about that. That's the problem with Instagram polls. I wish it would be like more like a Twitter poll, so it would be like I could set this for like you can vote on this for 15 minutes and then see the winner, but you can't. So thank you so much. If you participated in the polls, if you've read any of these books, let me know what you thought about them down in the comments. Like I said, this was inspired by Books and Lala's video, Instagram Controls My Weekend, so I'll make sure to link that in the description as always. Go follow Lala. Love her channel. I aspire to have that level of conciseness that Lala has. And that's not gonna be me, but you know what, I can try. Alrighty, I hope you have a wonderful whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you next week for another video, and thank you for tuning into this one. Bye! I'm still doing the peace signs. This is bi-culture.